Hello there, Cola here, and today we're going to be talking about the Twitch Thot Trinity. And no, we're not talking about the Twitch Thot name Trinity, but we're going to be going over in a three-part series, three Twitch thoughts that really show how poorly this site is at handling female streamers and their lovely fucking shenanigans. The first one comes from the Twitch Safety Advisory Council. It was supposed to be a little gift to us by Twitch. It was supposed to be the fucking magnum opus. It was supposed to be the thing that was supposed to reform Twitch. Instead, it went as good as the Hindenburg by immediately setting on fire and then exploding, killing everyone inside it. And that's thanks to our little matchstick here, FerociouslySteph. If you don't know who FerociouslySteph is, you're about to figure out right now with some great clips we've taken straight off her Twitch, given to us by Twitch Stream Fails, where she's in these clips are gonna explain who she is as a person, and what she wants for Twitch as a whole. So why don't we start one?
I'm a furry.
So immediately right off the bat, she's come out as a furry. Not the worst thing to be, you could have been coming out as a serial killer, or murderer, but a furry. Not the worst thing. Her preferred one of being a furry is she's a fucking deer. If you can't tell by those antlers, she thinks she's a deer, and she wants to be known as the she deer, and that's fine by me. Not the weirdest thing I've seen in 2020.
I'm a furry. Yeah.
The next thing she does is to say it again, just so she feels more confident in it. She's a furry. She's a fucking proud furry. She's a proud fucking deer. She's a noble deer. And, still completely fine. There's no real reason to just hit her with a fucking train yet. So we gotta fucking continue the clip.
And sometimes I get a little weird.
She says a little weird. No fucking idea what that's supposed to mean, being a little weird. But hopefully, it's like not the type of weird where you're laying in bed, you open your eyes at 3 a.m., you look to your side, and you see her with a knife, and she's like, hello, I've been waiting. And then you get stabbed 1,000 times. And if she's that type of weird, maybe she shouldn't be in charge of the council, but we can't tell. We gotta figure out what fucking type of weird she is first.
When I'm really soft and I'm really cozy, I'm a highly sensitive person.
So, for some reason, she decides, fuck the weird part. I don't want to talk about that. We're gonna talk about how I'm a soft little posy figure. She's starting to sound to me like a dirty kinner. If you don't know what a kinner is, it's one of those people who wake up one day and say, hey, I think my soul came from a Final Fantasy character, one of those side characters that no one forgave a single shit about. I think my soul is actually that person reincarnated into this body, and I should become one with the Final Fantasy game by playing it over and over again, listening to it, and just becoming one with it. Having my souls and my chakras align with the fucking cartridge.
You can scritch me, and I'll make cute noises.
Now, I didn't know what scritching was. First, I thought she mispronounced fucking scratch from the Ice Age movie, that dirty fucking rat thing that accidentally fucking destroys the earth twice. But no, she's talking about scritch, which also known as scritches. It's like a there situation right here. And it's like you give someone a little scratch to the back of their head. It's like a pat on the back, but for fucking animals. The picture is fucking stellar though. We got Tony the Tiger giving a little scritch to some weird fucking mascot from Alaska, I guess. Not much of a clue what's happening in this picture. It looks like they're in some form of cracked in, but we're not here for them. We're here for our good friend, FerociouslySteph.
I'm a heckin' cute furry, and that's just how it is.
Thank you for telling us how it is. I guess she's cute. Something completely fucking subjective, but no fucking mortal sins at the moment. Nothing that you need to fucking remove one of your hands for doing, like the olden days.
So in my spare time, I go out to my yard. And I prance around, and I eat grass. And I just munch it because it helps me feel in tune with my dear self. So I do my best. I do my best to be.
This is where we go from a little weird a little zany, to a absolutely fucking insane. I think I've probably only met one person who might have accidentally ate grass, and when I mean accidentally, I meant I handed him $20 to do it as a dare. Uh, she's just going full in on the fucking psycho. She likes to go into her backyard, prance around like a little deer, become, one with the deer self like the dirty kinners do, and decides to munch on some grass. I'm pretty sure. I'm no fucking doctor. You're probably not a doctor. If you are, please fucking tell me, because I'm gonna need both a little fucking memory wipe from you and a little information. I don't think you can live if you eat grass. Like, I feel like there's a point where if you eat too much grass, you might just fucking die. Which, I don't want a new Lord and Savior here to die like that. That'd be fucking horrific. If she just OD'd on grass. Not even the drug kind. The weird shit in my fucking backyard that I have to lawnmower. Actually, I have a great idea. I could just get her. Fuck it. I don't like mowing the lawn. She can nibble on it. She can enjoy a fucking 8-course meal, and I don't have to do my chores anymore. So I see no fucking problem with this. Actually, I'm actually for it. I give it a fucking thumbs up now. Go eat grass, lady. Just in my backyard, it's not yours. And then this is the next clip where she decides to tell us about her OnlyFans account. And we're gonna learn about that. If you know what OnlyFans is, God bless your soul. Maybe read the Bible. Maybe read the Quran too. Double down on the fucking Christ. Double down on the religion. Heck, maybe triple down. Steph over here doubled down on being a furry. She said it twice aloud. Maybe you should triple down just to ensure that you're right in your place of not knowing what OnlyFans is.
Stay tuned. I'm going to be opening an OnlyFans for head pat only content. No porn, just me getting head scritches.
Now, after that, I'm a little intrigued. I like me a good funny clip. I think, if you said, hey, Adrian, give me 2 quarters and you can watch someone who thinks they're a deer get, their head pat by Mother Nature herself. If you offered me that, you're having my fucking 2 quarters right away. That sounds absolutely hilarious to watch. I don't know what a scritch is exactly. Maybe, and she says she makes cute noises. Maybe she just starts having a fucking seizure. Imagine that. You give her a little scratch in the head, seizure on the floor. That would be fucking hilarious to watch. I don't know about you guys. So, 50 cents, $1, I could do it. I'd be down. So why don't we continue the clip?
At the $100 a scritch.
Never mind, that's too fucking rich for my blood. $100 to watch you get like the equivalent of like your mosquito bite, some ointment on your mosquito bite, is really fucking weird, lady. I'd understand maybe 50 cents, $1, heck, even 5. 5 is just like a fucking coffee. You can live without that. But $100 is a substantial amount of money. It's a lot of fucking money just to see you enjoy yourself getting those little scritches. So maybe lower your self-worth a little, lower the content barrier or the price barrier, sorry, because you're fucking out of it. You're a fucking nutcase if you think I'm going to pay $100 to watch that. And thankfully, I don't have to. She does it completely for free. We're going to watch the next fucking clip.
Start and come back to here.
It seems like she isn't really enjoying it, and I don't know why her hands. It's a lot of fucking weird things at once. Trying to decipher that is legitimately taking my whole entire brain capacity, and I don't think that's gonna happen in a fucking lifetime. So we're just gonna fucking stare at this in awe for a minute. Definitely not worth $100 is what I've just fucking realized. This is god fucking awful. You know what? I think I've changed my mind. I don't think she's a deer lady. I think she should subscribe completely to the notion that she's actually a fucking horse girl. I feel like with teeth like that, as we can see in the video where she's showing those gums off, I think a horse girl would fit her way better. And on top of that, when someone says, "Hey, what are you?" and you say a deer girl, they're like, "What the fuck's a deer girl?" But when you say you're a horse girl, like, oh, just a girl into horses, not a girl who thinks she can gallop and eat apples and be called fucking Buttershy from My Little Pony. See, I fucking rebrand yourself to horse girl, You can be the next fucking superhero. You can be the next fucking Iron Man. You could get your own fucking Infinity War series. So I think she should just, get that in her mind, think about it, and be like, yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. Still don't know why this is worth $100. Maybe there's some weird fetish kink I'm not getting, but if someone's willing to pay for it.
What's nice about forest creatures is that they'll sort of give you feedback on your scritches. And they're pretty sensitive to scritches. So scritches in different areas get different reactions from forest creatures. You can get.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling us this. This was some good information. If I find, some animals in the forest, a buck, a bear, a raccoon, some forest creatures, I'll make sure instead of, running or doing any defensive stance or, trying to stop myself from getting absolutely fucking destroyed by the deer or the buck or whatever, or the bear slicing me into one of those sandwiches in the cartoons, I'm going to go behind its little ear and I'm going to give it a little scratch, and they're going to give me some nice responses like, oh, yeah, that's where it's fucking at, dude. How did you know I needed a scritch? And they're going to let me live. That's my new fucking plan. I'm going to be one with the wildlife. There's no... What are they going to do now? Murder me after I give them a scritch? I've been listening to their feedback and everything. It's like I'm like an Indian customer service man. I was like, I understand your feedback. I understand your problem. Have you tried turning it off and on again? And I'll be like, no, I haven't. And I'll give him a little clap, tell him you did a great fucking job. You did me a great service. And then I'd hang up and he'll have a nice day. That's what I like to imagine. So far, only an educational video.
I'm on this safety advisory council for Twitch. I literally have 0 power right now. I have no idea how much power I have. And at the moment, it's 0. I might have more later, but right now, all I can tell is I'm supposed to say what things I think are maybe bad ideas. And then Twitch will maybe act on them. I'm not Twitch staff.
She's saying, Twitch is thinking about making this council thing, and basically, I'm here because I'm going to say, hey, it'd be really nice if deer people had their own voice, and, they aren't marginalized by the bigger community, and, whatever I say goes. So, hopefully she doesn't have anything else under any other skeletons in the closet, because so far, she just seems a bit weird to me, maybe a little insane here and there, but if she's gonna do a good job, at least you can fucking overlook those things. Andrew Jackson just started murdering people when he was in the White House, and he did a good fucking job. He just deleted her dead. So hopefully she can show us, she's gonna be our new Andrew Jackson. She's gonna lead Twitch into a fucking golden era for us.
Well, no, I'm just not cool with white supremacy, y'all. It's really not that. I think a lot of you gamers are actually white supremacists. Sorry. Just a fact.
So now it's just a fact that if you're cis white and a gamer, you now support Hitler and all of his ideas. So glory to the Third Reich, I guess, guys. Hooray. Thank you for turning me to fascism. I didn't know that's what we needed in Twitch. More racism. I think, already doing a great job. I can tell.
Of how I feel, which isn't a big...
Okay, retract that. Bye, Third Reich, I'm sorry. It's a fact on how she feels. It's no longer true then. It's more like, wait, a fact that you feel... Wait, you can have a fact that you feel. It's more like, oh, you meant to say it's my opinion. Man, I don't think dear people know that fucking word. It might be a little bit too complex for the little cerebral cortex in a deer brain. So I'll let her pass on that. Maybe she just forgot the word fucking opinion.
But I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me. And honestly, there are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are, because I represent moderation and diversity, and gonna come for hurtful, harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm gonna stand up against you. Period. And Twitch is endorsing me to do that.
So basically, she started to look at her fist. She's like, oh, the fucking rage is building. She's like, if you're shitty, harmful, or disagree with my opinion, I might just obliterate you. And you, poor viewer, poor Twitch streamer, the ones living off, 2 cents a day, thanks to those fucking bits, you might just be banned if you disagree with her. So I've changed my whole entire thing. Maybe you shouldn't be a deer girl. You should be Omega deer girl. You shouldn't be whatever I said again about earlier about being a horse. That was a slip of the tongue, a fucking little mistake, a little boo boo. You can have all my fucking grass. I hope me and her are on good terms because I don't want. Because she's a great person, not because I don't want to be banned immediately off the platform.
I said a lot of people with cis white male sounding voices are here telling me that voice chat isn't a problem, and that is a fact. Y'all have voices that aren't marginalized coming in and saying, just mute, it's not an issue.
She can hear the whiteness through the microphone, and that's why voice chat's racist. And she can fucking hear it, smell it, taste it. If she knows you're white before you even know you're white. That's how good her fucking deer senses are. And she believes we should just remove voice chat instead of doing something, fucking normal like muting it. Just be fucking pried out of the system, called a day. It's like, yeah, voice chat fucking gone. It's like there's no fucking alternatives like, I don't know, Discord, or if you're playing Cisco, call outs, the fucking 1, 2, 3 keys. None of those fucking exists. You can't just mute, rude people. Harassment isn't, dealt to everyone. It's dealt to only certain amounts of people. Like Dear Girl over here. So, these opinions have gotten her a little bit of trolling, and so she's given.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. Get him, mods. Roar on him. Chomp him. Go full lion. Just. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him whole. Da, 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 da. We're gonna eat you. Yeah, we're gonna ban you from my stream. Then you're never gonna come back unless you spend more time making a second account, but we'll ban that too. You better watch out, because I'm pretty cool, and you can't get rid of me. Twitch is endorsing me, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm just gonna dance to your sad tears. I'm just gonna drink your tears. Num 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 num, bum 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 bum. You better watch out.
Saying, hey, these people are being really rude to me, and I don't think I really deserve it. Mods, can you please ban them? No, she says, mods, go full fucking feral, go full fucking caveman on these little fucking pathetic people, and just vor them. Eat them, devour them, whatever you think. If you really want to, do what you did to my skull. Flatten it with a little bone club until it's just like our planet, flat. Now she can do her fucking victory dance like she just won a Fortnite match. So once again, she decides to flex her power. She's like, oh, you can't fucking do anything. And then she likes to state, I'd like to drink your tears in my fucking cup. So, it's a very healthy thing. You just, if you're a nice fucking minority or female, find your local, nearby cis white male, have him cry in a little fucking cup like you're squeezing a fucking orange, and then just take a little sip. I promise you, delicious, nutritious. You're never gonna need water again. How good fucking these tears are gonna be. So here's the last clip I have. It isn't the best. There's a few more clips, but she basically in this clip wants to talk about, how she feels after all this harassment she's getting for her opinions.
We get it. We just don't agree. It's fine if you get it. Gosh, I'm getting brigaded from two sides right now. There's one side that's about this voice chat stuff. There's another side that's like, I'm too weird and sensitive.
I think there's more than two sides. I think you should go back to this little math lesson I used to have. Basically, I think it's more of a circular fucking encirclement around you. because, two sides means there's only two retarded things you said during this little talk over here that we just had. It's clear that we've had a bit more. It's a little math lesson. It reminds me of a little math lesson I used to have where, three sides is a triangle, four sides is a square, and if you keep on fucking adding and adding and adding, at some point you're just gonna get a fucking a circle. You're gonna get a little sphere. You've added so many different reasons just to call you actually brain dead that it's not just a two-side brigade. It's more of just an encirclement tactic that you've done to yourself, leaving you to be in this horrific situation where you have all the power, but nobody really likes you because, you decide to say, oh, I can't wait to abuse this power immediately. I'm not even going to give it a second. I'm not going to let the fucking room cool after this announcement. I'm just going to say, hey, you know what? I was given the biggest fucking gun on the block, so I'm just going to start fucking blasting. That's it for the fucking episode. The second one's coming out on the second fucking Twitch Thot. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and see you next time.